What's up, Aquarius? Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Aquarius, today we're going to be looking at what or who may be coming towards you, what you want to know, what you need to know, and advice. I feel like there's someone who, it's like, I have to go now. I can't go now. I have to go now. I can't go now. Almost like, she loves me not. Somebody may be feeling very drained. Like I'm on 1% right now. Let's see what it's about. I feel like you're kind of, there's a need for a break coming up. There's a need to realign yourself. Pour back into yourself. I feel like there's something that you may be fearing changing. It could be a Capricorn involved here. But something has thrown you off. Okay, and I feel like what's coming is a resting period for you. Something that you may have to do alone. Because if you come into my life and you start throwing things off, then you can't come in. Something's like not worth it, right? There could be somebody who's very rude coming your way. This person is like always kind of living with they're on guard a lot. And you often wonder why. This may be somebody that you let go of because they were keeping you from feeling happiness. They were keeping you away from things that you love. This could have been someone who made you feel isolated. There were a lot of things that were revealed. Okay, Aquarius energy. It could have been another Aquarius you were dealing with. There was a lot of things that were revealed. Because somebody would patch things up, you know. They wouldn't fix it. They would patch it up. I'd rather us feel better. Let's just push that aside. Sweep it under the rug or wipe the slate clean. Like, whenever somebody messed up, they were just like, all right, let's be done with that. Let's just start over. You know what I mean? I'd rather feel better than actually do better. And I feel like this is someone who maybe wasn't told early in life that you can't treat people like that. You know that, right? You know, but you have to watch how people treat everyone. This could be somebody who took you for granted. It's like, and you may question why they're coming back your way. Like, are you coming back because you really realize how much you cared about me? Or are you coming back because you missed what I was doing for you? What I was contributing to your life? You may come to the conclusion that this is just an impulse. This person may be very impulsive. Or you may get the impulse to just do something different this time around, you know? If I keep doing it the same way, then it's going to keep being this way, and somebody needs to address the problem. Right? Change. Aquarius. This could have been someone you weren't very serious with this person, like lightly involved with, and I think you started to see the relationship breaking down. I don't think you were heavily invested in it. Maybe not emotionally or something like that. This could have been something a little light. But you became proactive once you started seeing it break down. Could have been a Gemini that you were dealing with. Double Gemini here. So, what you want to know, Aquarius? Maybe you've been wondering whether or not you should revisit something else, okay? Perhaps even open up your emotions to someone. Or whether or not you should just shift your focus. And never look back. Maybe never look back is the answer. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. Yeah, maybe never look back is the answer. Maybe if you go back to whatever this is, it's like a trap. You know what I mean? There's something about this that doesn't allow you to... that free space in your mind, you know? This may be a situation you have to put your foot down, you know? Choose yourself. When you start choosing yourself and being true to yourself and like really loving yourself, you know when somebody else loves you. Being in love is being true to yourself. Because if I'm true to me, you ain't got to worry about me being true to you. Even if it hurt your feelings. You could be a January Aquarius. Or something significant about January. Why is that 8 of Wands here? Okay, here we go. How did I know this was going to come up for y'all? Somebody was not invested here. Not as heavily as the other person. Or something like that, right? Somebody just wasn't ready. So if what you wanted to know is whether or not you're ready or whether or not the other person's ready and you should revisit this situation, somebody's not ready here. Somebody may not be over their ex. They may have said, oh, let's take it slow. And that's not always a red flag. But use your discernment there. You know what I mean? If somebody wants to take it slow. Because that could be for a reason. Or that could be for a reason. So, you know, it's just conversation, time spent, things underwent. A red flag is that going with the flow thing. Because really, you don't have a plan. Not for me, anyway. Because when it's something you want, you get your shit together. Okay? It makes you level up. If you really want it. Okay? They could be talking to someone else, developing feelings for someone else, or they may tell you, I just don't know what I want. Somebody was not ready. Those are big telltale signs that somebody's not ready. Somebody lacked focus. Somebody may have... That was the elephant in the room. Was, are we doing this? Are we even ready to be in a relationship? Because this person is half-assing me, or I'm half-assing them, or whatever. So maybe, Aquarius, your energy keep popping out of this reading. This is the first reading this has happened in. A lot of you may have been dealing with another Aquarius or a Gemini. Well, it's like what keeps you there is when they're really nice people. The nice people can hurt you too. Nice people lead you on. Somebody was being too nice and not open enough with their feelings, which ended up turning into emotional manipulation. And then there was like a unwillingness to address it or take accountability for it too. It's like, oh, I really want to be here, but I don't want to hurt your feelings either. But, I mean, whoever did this, and whoever was on the receiving end or whatever, don't beat yourself up. If we knew better, we'd do better, and now we know. And I feel like now, if what you wanted to know is whether or not either one of you were ready to be with each other, I don't think this was it. This is not the time, or something like that, honey. Or maybe this person is just... I feel like one person was trying to trap the other because they felt like they knew what they wanted, and the other person's like, I don't know. So they just half-assed the relationship. Doesn't make either one right, doesn't make either one wrong. It's just somebody wasn't ready. And you can't force the other person to be ready. You cannot love them into being ready. You can't cook them into being ready. You can't sex them into being ready. You know. You two put a lot of time in together. What you need to know is that there's a disconnect in this relationship. And I feel like you're more stable on your own. What's the Two of Cups here? the disconnect is connected to a lot of questionable behavior. I feel like you two are on different frequencies, and it's like, I can't keep asking you to be different. You know what I mean? So that I can feel comfortable here. There's a part, this part of my life is not excelling. So somebody wasn't taking the relationship seriously enough, or themselves seriously enough. There was a lot of anxiety attached to this Nine of Pentacles. But there was financial stability. There was one person who may have been more financially stable on their own, and there may have been like a reliant person here. Gifted gab. Somebody was really good at, they're good at communication. They're good at working and making money and being single. They're good at making themselves primary. There ain't nothing wrong with that, you know. Or perhaps this is you. It's like, what you need to know is that you do very well on your own. And that's what allows you to re-enter the dating atmosphere. You know, I always notice Aquarius energy is very light. You know, it can be very surface and, you know, intellectual. Let's connect. It's like you're not easily impressed. I like that energy. A lot of people can look at it as aloof or, you know, non-committal and this and that, you know. But, you know, Aquariuses know what they want. People know what they want. You know what I mean? Aquarius just know how to be selective with that energy and how much they pour into, you know. I've noticed that about Aquarius. I've attracted a lot of Aquarius. Aries and Aquarius go very well together when we're both vibrating at at the right frequencies, you know. Because I can deal with your need for space, and you can deal with my need for space. And Aries and Aquarius can connect on an intellectual level as well. And in love, it's like that air and fire. We fuel each other. Anyway, let me move on. Some of you might be dealing with Aries. Somebody just didn't feel like they were really there. There was an inconsistency here. Could have been a Taurus, Libra, Virgo, Gemini connected to this. There was a lot of past. Yeah, somebody's past may have been affecting the relationship as well. That's why there was inconsistency there. Somebody may have been exploring other options, or it's starting. What you need to know is that every moment, look, broaden your horizons a little bit, Aquarius. I don't think you have a problem with doing that. I don't think you feel the same way, or this person doesn't feel the same way. And every moment that you spend with the wrong person, putting all your energy in the wrong direction, you take away. We don't know how much time we have, and that's not to scare anybody or anything. We just really don't know. So it's like, why keep putting your energy in the wrong direction? You take those moments away from the right direction when you do that. Somebody is not looking to be in a relationship. Somebody here is not. They're still, you know, wandering eyes. They still want to play a little bit. Let them play. Or you play. Just play. Don't play with nobody, dog. Don't lead people on. Don't be the nice guy. Aquariuses know how to be very blunt and to the point. Do it early on. You know what I mean? Even if you want to get a few more taste of it, I don't know. Be honest. Be honest in your interactions with people, because you never know who's crazy out here, okay? Just saying. High Priestess. Somebody has very high standards. Somebody needs to raise their standards and be conscious of where you search for your strength, you know. God is your strength. Could be an Aries on your mind, or there could be an Aries that is thinking about you or has made a decision here. There could have been someone that you didn't reconnect with because they're seriously involved or you're seriously involved. Or there could have been someone that you were seriously involved with that may have been an Aries. I don't know. Somebody's being very selective at this point. You may have felt like there was someone who was very inattentive. Not a good listener. Maybe they spoke a lot, but when it was time for them to listen, it was like, oh, this wasn't a conversation. Could be a Pisces here. Somebody has a very clingy energy. It could have been a rebound situation here. Capricorn energy. Cancer, July, Leo. Somebody's mad that you don't trust them. Somebody wants to let you know that love is the only thing they have to give to you. And like I said, there's a rebound here. Anyway, advice. Five of Wands to the Five of Wands in the reverse. Whatever you've been it's like whatever the drama, the conflict, the gossip, it's literally like stop fighting or stop fighting it. You're not listening to your intuition about something, and it's like you're struggling. It's all for naught. Be connected to an Aries. Maybe that's the person you're not listening to your intuition about. I was trying to see how you two could have fit together, but there's definitely ways that we can repel each other. What is it that I'm so focused on in this other person that I'm using it to where I'm using it as an excuse to distract me from what I need to be focused on, or something like that. Somebody may have been very quick to jump, very quick to to anger, or to break up, or to block, or run away, or something like that. Just clean the slate. Smoke is playing right now. I'm getting Pop Smoke. I don't know why. What's that song I really like by Pop Smoke? Every time I try to remember a song, it's hard. Anyway, somebody may be very determined to have the other person. But it's time to move forward. Star card. It's like a lot of unspoken feelings. There could have been a lot of lies. It's a lot of Sagittarius energy here. Aries energy is here a lot too. Somebody may have started creating distance because they saw something. Okay, because the other person may have been involved with a lot of people sexually. Somebody, it's like it was a lot of competition here for someone's attention. And somebody just was like, you know what? It's like somebody just pulled themselves. Almost like how smoke just seeps out of the window. You know what I mean? Somebody just smoothly pop smoke, like poof, gone. Oh, that might be the name of the reading. Somebody just poof disappeared out of a situation, didn't they? Started focusing on themselves. Yeah, somebody ran here. And then the Death card. The ending, the Scorpio. The transformation. Somebody wasn't ready for a relationship here. Somebody, I feel like there's multiple people here. Somebody showed the signs to these people that they were not ready. By half-assing. By being emotionally unavailable. By not getting into a relationship with these people. But there was one person that somebody may have had more feelings for that person. But you don't need them, do you? Like, you'll live. Somebody has a very short attention span anyway. Somebody may be wanting to change that. It's like there was somebody who may have had a very player-like, for the street type of mentality. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that. But then it's like whenever they did start to like somebody, they would get very fixated on that thing. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they were ready to commit. It's almost like I just want to win that thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments what that means. I wish things could be different. I think we need to let each other go. But there's so many things that keep reminding me of you. And I still remember everything about us. But we're not keeping it real with each other. It's like this finesse vibe between the two of you. Maybe you communicate through music. It's not a direct communication because really I'm just afraid of rejection. I'm afraid that I can't meet your expectations. But our connection really affects me. I dream about you. I think about you. I wish I had told you how much you really mean to me. There have been a lot of synchronicities too that have been happening. Something really like surprising could have happened or could happen. I hate that I took you for granted. You know what I mean by that is like surprising, like to let you know that somebody's thinking about you or something like that. Weird, creepy kind of thing. What else is here? But this person doesn't like pressure. I don't want to be pressured. But I also like it when you deny me. Somebody just like to chase. And if that's what you like, hey, then keep it light with the person. Know that ain't nothing else coming from it. You know, you can't make it happen. I want to reach out, but I'm so afraid. I love you, but I hate the way that you make me feel because you make me feel like I need to change. And I just feel like there's still something missing for me. So they're faking the funk, whoever this is. But they are serious about knowing you. I don't think the intentions are bad. I think they may lack experience or it's like the way they go about it is like, and somebody needs to fix something. They could be mad at you. There could be a, third party. There was a friend that they said we're just a friend, and maybe they end up getting stuck with that person because somebody bossed up and left the situation, and now they wish that that person was you. Or vice versa. Take it how it resonates. Last message for Aquarius. Y'all just wasn't keeping it real with each other. Somebody didn't want to give up everything. Or didn't want to make, the sacrifice to be in a new relationship. They didn't want to sacrifice the other one, And there was just a lack of transparency. If we're not honestly discussing our feelings with each other, if we're not being honest with each other, how can we create a bond? There'll always be a wall that I can't get through. It's like sitting, if there was $1 million sitting in front of me, but there was like a gorilla bulletproof, bomb-proof glass. And all I can do is sit here and look at the $1 million, but I can't touch it, I can't spin it, I can't. The hell is the point of that? I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. If you like a personal reading, the information for that is in the description box. Please like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you or if you just enjoyed the chat. And what else do I want to say? If you would like to donate to the channel, the information for that is in the comment section. So, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.